Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel, VidaConLeah. Now for today's episode, we are going to be traveling. No, we're not going to be going out the country. No, we're not going to be leaving the city. We're not even going to be leaving my neighborhood. Now, a lot of times I like to go places, I like to travel, but I also like to really explore the resources that are available to me in the places that I live. One place that we all need to explore that we probably don't as much as we should is the public library. Y'all, there are so many cool free things that are available to us at the library. All you need is this handy dandy library card. You can get it for free. All you have to do is fill out a quick application and you'll be able to have your library card. And they're very useful, especially if you're somebody who likes books, activities, using computers. There's so many things for you to do at the library than just read. But we are going to the library to read. So let's wrap this up and let's get to the library. Come on. Woo, child, this is definitely my workout for today, but we have finally made it to the library. The one that is most convenient for me is the Anacostia Library, and yes, we are missing an I. Don't judge us. Library is open Sunday through Saturday, so that's 7 days a week. So you can always find the time to go. When you come in, there's COVID testing, holiday recipes, outdoor story times. So many different activities outside of reading that you can partake in. They even have movies and DVDs, VHSs. There's so much to find at the library, including fun facts, okay? I found out that it is Native American Heritage Month this week, and there's so many cool things about the Native Americans. We have Joy Harjo, the first Native American to become a U.S. Poet Laureate. Deb Holland, the first Native American to serve as Cabinet Secretary. Susan LaFlèche-Picotte, the first Indigenous woman to earn a medical degree. And Maria Tallchief, the first major prima ballerina. Now, I learned all these things by just going to the library. Reading isn't just fun, it's fundamental. So for today, we're going to be choosing 2 books, one in a different language, and the second is going to be in honor of Native American Heritage Month. And so, now that we have our 2 books, it's time for us to go ahead and check out, and I'll see you all back at the house. Okay guys, the 2 books that we chose from the library are Vamanos a San Salvador by Patty Rodriguez and Ariana Stein. And the next book in honor of Native American Heritage Month is Fry Bread, a Native American Family Story by Kevin Maillard. Let's get started. Bilingual books, they come with English translations. I can't make this up. They come with their own translations, and so sometimes you might be like, I'm not getting that book because I don't understand what it's saying. But if you open it up, you'll be able to see that it's simpler. It's more simpler than you could have ever thought of. And reading in a different language is really important, especially when you try to understand how to use some of the words that you learn from the dictionary that you learned in school. Language is also a part of understanding the culture. Okay? It's very much understanding the culture as well. But that's enough of the lesson. Let's get into the book. So again, this is Vamanos a San Salvador by Patty Rodriguez and Ariana Stein. Un volcán para escalar. Deseos frente al divino, hay que cantar. Flores y aire fresco, hay que sentir. Pupusas para compartir. Fiestas para el santo patrón, nos vamos a divertir. This is cute. Una obra de arte hecha de diferentes piedras y pinturas. En el redondel encontramos aventuras. Palomas negras y robustas. El pulgarcito de América, lleno de orgullo, disfrutando esta vista. And that's the end of the book, y'all. That's literally the end of the book. And so we learned some new words, we learned some new phrases, and at the end of the book, they have some national symbols that are unique to El Salvador. Now, I'm not going to read all of these to you because you can go to your public library, and I'll have the details for each book below, along with the ISBN number. Simple. We learned about different cultures. Simple. Now let's go to the next book. I'm excited to read this book. So again, this book is called Fry Bread by Kevin Maillard. Fry bread is food, flour, salt, water, cornmeal, baking powder, perhaps milk, maybe sugar, all mixed together in a big bowl. Fry bread is shape. Hands mold the dough, flat like a pancake, round like a ball, or puffy like Nana's softest pillow. Fry bread is sound. The skillet clangs on the stove. The fire blazes from below. Drop the dough in the skillet, the bubbles sizzle and pop. Fry bread is colored. Golden, brown, tan, or yellow. Deep like coffee, sienna, or earth. Light like snow and cream. Warm like rays of sun. That sounds good. Fry bread is flavored. See beans or soup. Smell tacos, cheese, and vegetables. Delight in honey and jam. Rise to discover what brings us together. Fry bread is time. On weekdays and holidays, supper or dinner, powwows and festivals, moments together with family and friends. Fry bread is art. Sculpture, landscape, portrait, our daily craft, shared from teacher to student, a cycle of heritage and fortune. Fry bread is history, the long walk, the stolen land, strangers in our own world. Sound familiar? With unknown food, we made new recipes from what we had. Fry bread is place. Alaska, Kansas, all the way to Maine, down to Delaware, onto Georgia, over to Oklahoma, Colorado, and California. Cities and lands we call home. Fry bread is nation. I apologize in advance if I pronounce some of these wrong, okay? But we have Abenaki, Apache, Arapaho, Ojibwe, Onondaga, Oglala Sioux, Narragansett, Navajo, Nipmuc, Seminole, Shoshone, Sac, and Fox, hundreds and hundreds of tribes. Fry bread is everything. Round, flat, large, small, north, south, east, west, brown, yellow, black, white, familiar and foreign, old and new, we come together. Period. Period. Fry bread is us. We are still here. Say that. Come on. Elder and young, friend and neighbor. We are still here. We strengthen each other to learn, change, and survive. Fry bread is you. Period. Okay, Kevin. Okay, because I like this book, Kevin. I'm rocking with this book, Kevin. And so if you turn to the back, they also have some recipes for fried bread. The author put his own special recipe, and so if you ever want to follow that, feel free to do it. Additionally, they have some more. He has a note, and he goes into more detail about fried bread and what helped him come up with it. The title for the book and just the purpose of the book. And so, shout out to the Native Americans. We know you were here first. I know you were here first. The colonizers know you were here first. But this is a great time to go to the public library and go find you a book about Native Americans. Go find you a book about history, about culture, a book where you can learn something. It doesn't have to be a chapter book. It doesn't have to be 100 pages. I'm telling you, children's books still teach us something. Period. Thank you all so much for tuning in with your girl, VidaConLeah. It's really important that we push reading. It's really important that we push learning about different cultures, learning about bilingualism in different languages. That stuff is significant because times are changing. It's not okay for you to be ignorant any longer, okay? We have too many resources, too many people who are willing to share, and we just have to tap into them, y'all. That's it. Just tap in. I hope you learned something today. I hope you share this video. So thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you all next week. You are now tuned in with VidaConLeah. I just want to say thank you all so much for tuning into my YouTube page yet again. Whether it's your first time or if you've watched all of my videos, I truly appreciate it.